It's 2 a.m. and you're staring at a blank screen. You have nothing written down and your assignment's due in the morning. And you tell yourself, I'll never procrastinate again, I'll never do it again. And so the next assignment rolls around and you do it again. Well, this is a problem that everybody's ran into at least once, and it's a terrible feeling. Nobody likes the feeling of being behind or missing a deadline. And today I'm going to tell you how to never run into this problem again. And that's by learning the single most important skill that you can in your life, which is time management. Everybody has felt the pressure of missing a deadline or a deadline creeping up on you, whether that be school, work, even your family, like holidays, getting gifts for Christmas. That can be stressful. But you see people around you who are calm, they're composed, they're not worrying about it. Because people aren't superhuman, they're not different from me and you. All they've done is they've learned how to manage their time effectively. And that's why time management is the most important skill. It makes you calm, it makes you cool, it reduces stress, it can make you more productive. I'm going to tell you all those reasons right now. People who consistently use time management skills such as scheduling, prioritizing, and using things like calendars, planners, even reminders on their phone have a significant increase in productivity and efficiency in their academics, their schoolwork, their work life, and their life in general. According to Stanford University, prioritizing specific tasks, has a significant increase in productivity. For example, if you do you got this big essay next weekend, you go ahead and do that a week in advance, then you don't have to worry about it. You can go ahead and do your little assignments that you have this week and next week, and you manage that time so effectively that deadline's not creeping up on you anymore. Productivity isn't the only benefit to time management. My personal favorite is the reduction of stress. Excuse me. A study published by the Journal of Behavioral Medicine reported that students who use effective time management skills have a significant reduction of stress and an overall better general feeling of life. When you manage your time effectively, you feel better. There's no anxiety, there's no last-minute deadlines creeping up. You take away the unpredictability of life, and the time is no longer slipping through your hands because you're controlling it. You manage it so effectively that there's nothing to lose. When you master time management and you start practicing this important skill, you put the control back into your hands and you take it away from it just being in the wind. Not only does time management make you feel better, but it can even predict how successful you may be in your academic and your future careers. According to the article from Thompson and Mark Wood, time management is one of the top skills that employers look for when hiring new employees. Well, this is because time management is a direct link to productivity and reliability in the workplace. Time is the only thing that everybody has and nobody can get back. That's why it's so detrimental if you lose it or if you waste it. It doesn't matter who you are, nobody wants to lose or waste their time. Excuse me. If you look at any high-ranking official, president, mayor, even a teacher, you don't see your teacher walking into class 10, 20 minutes late because they have this important job and they've managed their time so effectively they don't run into this issue anymore. Time management can make you that person. It can make you this reliable person. And speaking on that, you don't want to be an unreliable person. You don't want to be the guy who's always late. Because I'm sure you know a guy, everybody knows a guy, you can count on him to always be late. And you don't want to be him. You want to be somebody who people can count on, who your family, your friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it may be can count on you to be on time. Time management makes you a better, reliable person. Now that we know time management increases productivity, it reduces stress, and it can even be a predictor for how successful you may be in your life, it's clear as day and it's right in your face. Time management is the single most important skill that you can learn. And although we often think that time just slips away from us and we have no control over it, we learned today that that's not true. If you manage your time effectively and you start practicing time management skills, you give control back to your life and you take it away from the wind. You put all control in your hands if you learn and master time management. That's why time management is the most important skill that you can learn. And the great thing about it is you can start practicing that skill today.